and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen, and I'm here with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers for December 2022. And I found this on Pinterest and decided that I really loved this layout, how simplistic it was, and so I decided that I was going to screenshot that. It is from scrapbook.com. And I just really love like I said, the simplicity. It's hard for me to look at a bunch of white space, but I do it. So I have Echo Park's My Dog. I have the ephemera pack and the tags and frames. I also have bark sticker sheet and then my dog sticker sheet, and then I have this paper, and this paper is from the bark collection as well. I've pretty much used, I believe, all my dog collection except for the ephemera and sticker sheets, and so I have quite a few of them. So I plan to use that blue back there to mat my layout, and then to use my salvage patina to do the inking, and this piece of paper to mat my pictures. Oddly enough, I don't really use the stickers. I use just the ephemera packs. So, spoiler alert, guys. And these are the pictures that I'm going to pull my pictures from. Now, what about that face? Okay. That's what I got to say. So I'm not using all of these. I'll probably just use, well, I know I used 3. I thought I might use 4 if that worked out, but 3 ended up being perfect. So there's just like a title and then a couple of little word phrases and like a little embellishment cluster. So I have my papers, my ephemera, my ink, and this pen. So let's see how this goes. So I start off first, I went ahead and matted my layout. Because the ink is lighter than the paper I matted it on, I didn't care. Had it been like a darker colored ink and a lighter colored background like that border, I probably would have hopefully thought to do the inking before attaching it. And when I look at the layout, I can see where I have gotten that salvage patina on the blue border, but it's not very noticeable. I mean, it's not like in your face. So I'm using a blending brush first, and then I got a little stamp block, and because I wanted more of an edge in certain places, and I thought that would help me get that. So I just kind of swiped that back and forth until I was happy. And then I'm going to get the blending brush back out, and then I get a little small blending tool and just try and smooth some of the obvious starts and stops out a little bit. And I do really love the way that this turned out. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. It's like a pistachio, but it's really pretty. And there's a hint of yellow in some of it because there was yellow on my blending brush, and I'm okay with that. I tested it out beforehand to make sure. So I'm going to trim my pictures out, and I choose these 3. All of these are from Christmas, and this is my grand dog. I have a grand bunny. And I have documented him, but this is my grand dog, Blue, and he's so cute. And so I had to, it's the first thing I thought of when I was looking at this layout on Pinterest, and thought that I would print these pictures of him and document these. So, I mean, good gravy, he's so cute. So I matted them all on that piece of scrap paper from the Puppy Dog collection. And I don't know if that scrap is from My Dog or from Bark. I've been putting it all, they're all pretty much the same color patterns, or the colors. So, but then I matted on white just like she has in her layout. Plus it's going to stand out better. So I laid the middle picture down first because both of them are supposed to come on top of that. So I selected the one that has more wood grain because it's on the wooden floor. Those first 2 are on the wood floor of my sister's kitchen slash breakfast nook area. And so I put that there because there's a whole lot more space that he's not, I'm not covering up anything. So, and then I thought about putting that red picture because he's on the couch in that, the very last one. Thought about doing that in the middle, but I really like it being at the end because it's a little bit different. especially since I decided to title it, well, or to pull this phrase out that says play all day, because he did. He played lots and lots and chased around my Neff pup, and had a good old time. And then he was very tuckered out after Christmas presents and stuff. So I pulled the ephemera out that I wanted to use, and then these yellow pieces right here are circles I cut out on with my Creative Memory circle punch, from a scrap from this collection, and decided that I was going to kind of make like this little, it almost looks like a sideways tree, but I just put the corners together, and I cut the circle in half and then flipped it to where the curves are on the inside. So it kind of just gives this little effect down there. And I debated on the yellow because there is some yellow in that background paper, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring that dark blue in, but since I chose a title for the layout that's that dark blue, I thought that'd be good enough, and this yellow would be a pop of color. So I put those word phrases and tags and stuff up there in the top left. Those are the things from the embellishment kit that I thought, or the embellishments and ephemera that I thought I might use. So I put those up there while I'm adjusting and getting this little cluster down here done. And I do rearrange and move things a few times, but I love the way that it ended up, that pop of yellow. I think that it really brings your eye down, but it's almost like it's an arrow pointing back up to the pictures, so it's really not a distraction from them. Plus, how could you not be drawn straight to that cute face? I mean, come on. I got a cute grandpup. So I get that stuff down, and that little piece of yellow foam that's in the bottom left corner, that is not Fun Foam. It's thinner than Fun Foam. I didn't want a ton of dimension, but I was bringing in a bit of a chipboard. So I knew that I'd already have a little bit of dimension. Plus, I felt like it would look better and not be wonky if I put it up a little bit. So I put some of that non-Fun Foam, which is thinner, probably almost half the depth or the height or whatever of Fun Foam. So I put that underneath that Play All Day, and it's got clouds on it, and it's cute, and it kind of goes with the color pattern I'm working with. And then I am working on my title, and I debated between that Wolf Bark Rough or whatever and the Puppy Love, and since this is a puppy, he's just 3 months old, I thought that would be more fitting. Plus, it's that dark blue that the background paper is, and so that brings that dark color to the front as well. In this layout from Pinterest, there was no visible matting of the layout, but I liked the idea of doing it. I had considered gutting my paper, but forgot. So it's okay. I'm trying to use my stash. I don't want to waste it, but I am trying to use my stash. So I guess I could have got it, but it's all good. I didn't, and there's nothing to do about that now. So I cover over my pictures, and I got my salvage patina back out. I got my water color brush out, but I don't like squeeze it to where water comes out. It's just whatever water is already in the brush. And I just tap it out in a few places on the top, very close to the ink. And since it's the same color, it doesn't like stay in your face or anything, and you'll see it in the close-ups. I will say one other thing. Here comes the pen again. I did go back, and when I was putting my stuff away, I realized I hadn't used any stickers. And so I did pull out 4 stickers. They're all hearts from one of the sticker sheets, and I added those to the little cluster in the bottom, as well as one yellow heart next to Puppy Love. They're very small and very you'll see them if you check out Facebook or Instagram when I post things there. But it just kind of brought a little extra, and it brought that blue down to that yellow section. So I just get that stuff tucked in there, and then that's it. So I hope you'll go below to the description box and follow along with the other people playing with Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And I hope that you have had a fantastic day. I also hope you'll come back and see me again tomorrow. Have a great day, and happy scrapping.